What you're seeing here is me being seconds away from killing one of the toughest bosses in Median Excel and getting me one step closer to my full list of self-acquired charms. But how did we get here? Well, buckle up because today's story is about how I descended through 7 layers of hell and conquering the challenge which is also known as
Avoid!
Our journey begins with me hitting level 130. Also we get 130, which means fuck this place. Here begins the part where the stream is gonna turn into a sufferfest. To access the void, we first need to make a venture to the Cathedral of Vanity and slay Inarius, a rogue angel who might be a little bit of an imposter among the other angels of high heavens, conspiring with demons such as Lilith herself, but is the reason Sanctuary exists in the first place. The structure of the void is as follows. As mentioned earlier, we'll have to fight our ways through 7 planes of hell, acquiring an artifact from each deadly sin, which are guarded by a soul of said sins. Each of these fights has a unique gimmick to it, which range from mild annoyance to being one of the biggest middle finger this damn place will shove up your ass. After looking around in the black abyss, we can enter our first challenge, the plane of sloth. Our only job would be here to navigate to the soul, kill it and hope for its scroll to drop, as it's the only scroll which doesn't have a guaranteed drop chance. Which for some people would be just a few kills, but for others it can be a 10+ minute ordeal. Also, watch out for the spikes after the soul dies. They don't look so bad, but can easily wipe the floor with you if you don't pay attention. Oh, there we go. Second is the plane of gluttony. Outside of the magical orb in the middle, which reduces the soul's regeneration, this boss is a simple DPS check, which are Alpha, Chad, buff as fuck Werewolf Druid passes as easily as we pass 150k views on this channel. Subscribe now. Holy shit. Then comes the plane of greed, which would be super annoying to deal with. As we get close enough to the soul, we gain a debuff which gives us a huge negative multiplier to our mana regen, essentially putting any caster to the dirt, making them unable to use any spells. But since we already have a negative multiplier to our mana regen, we'll be max mana at all times, making this another trivial fight. Entering the 4th subzone, the plane of lust, I have to be completely honest, and I didn't notice any special gimmick to the fight besides having a bunch of arrows on screen, which can tank any stream's bitrate like a snowstorm. This was a rather straightforward fight. Get it! Okay, there we go. And if you haven't noticed, each zone has an individual lockout timer of 3 minutes, meaning if you somehow manage to die, you have 3 minutes to get back in to progress further, or you will be, well, locked out and must restart the whole thing. I just wanted to mention this as a little interesting tidbit, as will surely not happen to us, right? Right? Anyway, we are now at the plane of wrath, and our boss here is somewhat different from the others, since our damage actually doesn't matter, and the only way we can get our precious scroll is by letting this idiot self-destruct, dealing damage to itself with every attack targeted at us. As our character is a powerhouse when it comes to both offense and defense, we just need to wait this out until the soul inevitably dies. And this is the point where the most of the easy playtime is over. Having collected 5 of the 7 artifacts, the game decides that we had it good for way too long and gestures us a middle finger as we portal in the plane of envy. First, I didn't even realize what was a gimmick here until this happened. Horrible It took me a little while to open my stats page and see that my resistances are completely non-existent, and thus amplifying all the damage I take instead of reducing, and it all goes downhill from here as we get completely trashed, resulting in our first lockout. I'm not gonna have mana when I'm reaching him, that's gonna be the problem. I have to go again. And our second. God damn it, and the timer is over. But with just a little bit of luck we can take the Soul of Envy. Oh, dude, never. Never, ever, ever again. Get me out of this place now, please. But this was just the beginning of the which is about to go down as we enter the plane of pride. Here we have to maneuver through some teleport pads, which is the least of my concerns here. With only the Ring of Pride disarmed, missing 7th piece, we'll start a battle which is arguably worse than the main event of this whole dungeon, the final boss of the Void. because despite having one of the highest single target DPS in the game, it matters little to nothing when we can damage this boss again. That's right, another fight like this. But now it's not only the soul itself which is gonna be attacking us, but also an army of clones, chipping away from the main soul's HP with every successful attack. This doesn't seem so bad, so as a little extra we'll also have to pay attention to Storm of Lightning Strikes, appearing in random intervals, from random directions, dealing random amounts of damage. So sometimes you can just ignore them entirely, other times you would just get one-shotted. It is what it is. Clones are dealing damage to the souls based on its current HP percent, not max HP percent. So towards the last few percentages of the fight is gonna slow to a grinding halt. You do the same procedure for like, I don't know, crafting like any other tier unique, making it so far the absolute worst boss I had to deal with, especially if you're dumb enough to forget making a safety portal at the beginning, resulting in the classic case of save and exit and new game. And if the already annoying fight wasn't enough for you, we also get a little taste of why I didn't want to play a multiplayer server at all. Let me have clear ground. What? I got lagged back in there, what the But since we came here to conquer, not to cry about our losses, we get back in there and pull one of the best looking attempts so far. So exactly. That's the spirit. We could be always a bit more depressed than we were before. The best case scenario would be when he just keeps on spawning these guys and not care about shooting lightnings. Don't give up. Never gonna give up. Never gonna let you down. It's never gonna turn around and hurt you. And all of a sudden, this happens. What? Dude, I get the After almost an hour of banging my head into the brick wall that is the Plane of Pride, we somehow managed to take him down as well. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it! Dude, pick it up! Yes! Oh my f***ing god. Why did I die there? I don't care, I don't care, I got it. Screw this boss fight, man. Now, with all 7 artifacts in my hand, I combine them into the Ring of Virtue, which will allow me to summon Inarius and Lilith, the CEOs of the Sanctuary, and actually start the main fight itself. Which boils down to just a few elements: keeping Lilith alive, so she can spawn circles of vulnerability, bringing Inarius into the circle, and killing him while not invulnerable. Sounds simple, right? Now imagine if the circle make even Inarius vulnerable to mere mortals. Imagine what will happen to us inside of it. Also, while we try to keep Inarius busy, Lily doesn't seem to be concerned about our well-being and bombards us with a bunch of crap, which is going to cause most of the deaths here. That's all the reward we get for being a nice guy, huh? SMH my head. We both died at the same time. Jumping. Oh no 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 no. Playing this Uber kind of feels like trying to get a child or a dog not to eat like their toys or something. What? What? How is that even fair? What the fuck? But even after Soul of Envy, Soul of Pride, and more than 2 hours of attempts, we get our well-deserved reward. This also means we are one step closer to collecting all charms and defeating all bosses in this game. But that's another story for another day. Until then, See you later. Bye.